Throwing to begin, it's Wilson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He has Hyatt complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Throwing again, Wilson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Come on, set. 19.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready, set. Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk, go.
Back to throw. Open man downfield is Fannin, the tight end.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 7.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
Ready.
Here's Mitchell. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They are very fortunate to get another shot at it.
Here we go.
It is second down and goal. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And that's going to move him closer, but you're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
Third and goal.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal from this far out. You thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop him, they take him back for a loss. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Back out is Gonzalez. After the made field goal, he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Flushed to his left. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd and inches. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down, taking this to the 34.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the 1st down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. Drills up the sideline at the 45. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Now it's Wilson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Second and 10. Now Wilson. Now he's free at the 35. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. It's a big one right there. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Throwing is Wilson. He's got this on target to Addison. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. Wilson to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. We'll try and set up the tight end screen.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. From the 44 now. Here's second and 4.
Let's go now. Panther and Bronco 80.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Atwell. Oh, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Okay,
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And he pitches it. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Zane Gonzalez
on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys up the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Back out is Gonzalez. After the made field goal, he'll send this one away.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wilson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Pearsall, the man in motion. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
This pass Right side. Going to be caught by Addison. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Pacheco. And this one's ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Wilson. That one taken in.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
A try here for the extra point. The kick is good, and the visitors extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Home team 6.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 70, Silver Wolf.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Check, Panther. Back. Let go.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he gets this up close to the 40. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
39-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Second and 6.
Go.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A gain there of 11. That's enough for a first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. It's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
60 Eagles.
Another first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go. Shot. Panthers. Bronco 80. Ready?
Off of play action. He'll set up to throw. And this ball's intercepted by J.C. Horn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. That is hauled in at the 5. He will get into the end zone. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now, the extra point.
After.
He's got it. And the visitors will extend this third quarter lead.
Our home team, 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me you come into the house to get me. He ain't show.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Go! 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
On the jump. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 19, Lions.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. 70 Lions. Curve 19. Curve 19.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10.
Complete to Jamison Williams. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. Good blocking, and he's in. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
That's my heart. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
Here we go.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
Our home team, 12. St. Gonzalez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Here's Wilson to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one batted away, play. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's complete on the tight end screen.
Mitchell. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. To the left side, and it is caught by Fanning. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check. 79 Broncos.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Try again. It's second and 10. Here's Saul, the man in motion. On second down, here's Wilson. He has Hyatt complete. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now it's Wilson. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Second and inches. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Now Wilson. There's that man again. Another catch. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Wilson will throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Again, Wilson. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's into the end zone yet again. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Visitors 35. Our home team 12.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Their own 34-yard line.
Set it. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving out. Oh, the ball's out. It is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the visitors add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards for the touchdown. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. we got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
Offense will line up for a
Hot
two-point
70, hot
conversion.
70.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil.
The two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Visitors 42.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You had no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. He gets 3. And he'll take this one in. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point is good. And the visitors will add one more onto their big lead.
Our home team,
18. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come up, Bronco switch. Ready?
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he'll get about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5.
Viking 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is brought in. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
Let's go, let's
So
go.
the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Dragon 60.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Well, Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. It's up and good. And his guys are able to cut into the deficit.
Visitors 49. Our home team 25.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On first down, Wilson. That one intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield. But none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
Out to his right. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go now. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Cup 19, Cup 19.
He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. One more time with Pacheco. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on fourth and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold the ready. Bronco 80. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Steady.
Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for our visitors. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.